Hey everybody. So, the Wheel of Time trailer dropped yesterday, and despite the fact that I'm feeling a little sick, so I'm sorry about my voice, I'm gonna run through it. And I've got a screen capture of every shot in the trailer, and I'm gonna run through shot by shot, break it all down for you, and talk about what we see and what we think we can expect so far from the trailer. It looks fantastic. It's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. And supposedly we're going to get at least one more before the show airs. And we have the air date. We know when it's going to premiere now. So let's take a look at it. Let's go through the whole thing. All right. So opening shot, we have Egwene and Nynaeve here, and Nynaeve proceeds to throw Egwene off the cliff. Don't exactly know what's going on here. It could be a flashback, possibly to Egwene's training as a wisdom. It could simply be, what we have. It could be what's happening right before Winter Night. It could be some sort of initiation for her to be ready to be marriageable age. Some sort of tradition they have in the Two Rivers that we don't have in the books. Could be a couple of other things. It could be one of their tests for the accepted, and it could be a dream. It could be any of those things. We have a lot of Egwene in water in this trailer, so there's a lot going on with Egwene in water. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but we'll take a look as we go. So we see that. We see her shot from below, and then we cut over here to this gorgeous vista of the Two Rivers. We can see Emmons Field over there on the right, and we can see the mountains of Manetheren in the background. It looks just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how much of that is location shot and how much of that is special effects. I don't know if we'll find out, but it looks absolutely wonderful. Beautiful establishing shot of Emmons Field here. We get the wine spring in, and we get our three Taviran sitting down and having a drink. We get to establish who they are, get some sense of who they are, and Egwene comes in. We get Rand seeing her, Nynaeve seeing her. So I think that's some sort of initiation of Egwene becoming marriageable age and being allowed to braid her hair. We'll see if they hold up with that. Something going on with that. Then we have this shot here, and I think what we're going to have in the first few episodes is we're going to have an arc of the Aes Sedai hunting down and capturing Logain. So I think this is Gildan, where Logain was running around for a while. You have in the background that some of this could be mist or fog, but I think it's smoke. I think what we have here in the background is villages that have been on fire. There's been the war-torn area with Logain trying to conquer things around him. Then we have this shot here. This there's been some confusion about it, and I think here's my theory that this guy is a warder, and his Aes Sedai has died, and what we're seeing here is the first glimpse of the Great Serpent ring, and that he's kissing her ring after she has died. That's my current theory of who this guy is. Then we have this shot of Egwene coming up out of the water in this pool. I think this is one of her visions or dreams. I didn't quite capture it in this screenshot, but you can see that there are different stripes of different colors, all 7 colors of the Aes Sedai Ajas here. Starting in the lower left, you have green. Going around counterclockwise, you've got red next to it. You can't really see the red in this shot, but you can see the red on her, the yellow, the white, the blue, the gray directly behind her, and the brown over to the left. So all the stripes there. Some foreshadowing here, I think. This is what leads me to think this is probably a dream. It could also be part of her test as accepted. We'll see. We have this establishing shot. This, I believe, is Tarvalon, that up in the background there is the White Tower. There's a gorgeous, gorgeous shot of Tarvalon here. The White Tower, it's not what I expected the White Tower to look like, but it's absolutely beautiful. And look at Dragon Mount in the background there. That's absolutely fantastic. This is just fantastic. It's wonderful. So then we have the shot of what I think is going to be Moiraine walking into the Wine Spring Inn for the first time, and her taking off her hood. Then we have another of these water shots with someone swimming. I'm not sure if it's Egwene here, but we cut to the shot of Egwene floating down the river, whatever river this is. I don't know if this is one of the rivers in the Two Rivers, or if this is the Arnell. It's the Arnell, I guess, that they jump into near Shadow Logoth. I'm not sure. Again, it could still be a vision. Then we get our first shot of the Hall of the Tower. We have the Ajahs here, starting on the left, going around clockwise. Red, brown, yellow, blue, white. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Red, gray, yellow, blue, white, brown, and green. It looks absolutely fantastic. It looks like they're starting with a convention of all the Aes Sedai being dressed in the colors of their Ajah. This is probably just to establish it. In the beginning, they may hold with that convention for the whole show. It's just going to make it easier for casual fans to identify who these people are and what's going on. Gorgeous shot of Swan Sanche on the seat, in the Amerlin seat. The little bit of what she's got around her neck there is a little bit of a rainbow of the Aes Sedai. The striped stole a bit, not exactly what I expect the stole to look like. But yeah, there's something there with it, with all the colors mixed together. And she's not really wearing, notice she's not really wearing any of the Ajah's colors. Other than that, she seems to be wearing some sort of gold. She looks absolutely majestic. Sophie Okonedo, she looks fantastic. And you've got a tattoo. Look on her chest there. You can see the sailor tattoo, or the tattoo of the people of Tyr. That looks absolutely fantastic. Now we've got a scene. This may be a flashback scene from the events of New Spring, and we can see the ring there. We've got the ring that may be the same ring we saw before. This Karina healing Moiraine. This could be the events of New Spring. It could be something else. We don't know. The healing looks really, really cool. Then we have this cut to the battle at Emond's Field here. You can see the power flowing. It looks, it's impressive. It's impressive. Now we have some Red Sisters here. We have a Liandrin in the middle. I have a pet theory that they're going to merge the characters of Liandrin and Alviarin. And so Liandrin here is going to take on the role that Alviarin plays later in the books. There's Kate Fleetwood here, very well-known actress, and she looks absolutely fantastic. And the Red Ajah, they look scowling and scary, and they look great. Lyanna here, she looks annoyed about something. She's stamping the staff of the Keeper of the Chronicles, probably opening the meeting that we're seeing in the Hall of the Tower. Then we have this scene. This is really interesting. There's a couple things about this scene that kind of are impressive. So in the middle there, that is Alanna. She's wearing green, of course. Alanna is a green. To her immediate left is Nynaeve. I don't know why Nynaeve is with Alanna at this point in the story, but she's there. And to the right is this other guy. We see this guy with an axe multiple times in the trailer. I'm not sure who he is. He might be the enigmatic Steve. We don't know who Steve is, or whether or not Steve is a stand-in name for someone. I don't know who that's supposed to be. But we have this nice shot here. I'm not sure who this guy is to the left. The guy to the right here is one of Alanna's warders. We'll get another look at him in a second. And there he is. Now we have Alanna with... she's channeling here, and the warder with a bow, which I guess is, I'm not to expect that with warders, but sure, I guess it's possible. We see Birgitte with a bow later, but okay, I guess that could work. The arrow's flying, and then we see Alanna. This expression on her face is great. She's focused, but she's not particularly scared. She's like, yeah, this is not a major threat. I'll just deal with it, right? You guys think you can kill me with a bunch of arrows? No. Not if they're expecting it. Yes, you can kill an Aes Sedai with an arrow if she's not expecting it. But yeah, she's like, this is not a problem. I can handle this. And then you have the shot with the arrows being stopped. Now here's one of the things interesting here. If you notice, there's Nynaeve. Lan is standing in front of Nynaeve. So that's interesting. And I don't see Moiraine around. So I don't know what's going on with that there. So that's interesting. They'll get another shot of Tarvalin here. Look at. I'm not sure if that's North Harbor or South Harbor, but anyway, it looks fantastic. It's just I can't get over this. The way the harbor looks is straight out of the books. The shape of the island, straight out of the books. And we've got look at the bridge. The bridge over here, and the town on the other side of the bridge. It's just, I can't get over how awesome this looks. Now we have a cut to the shot here. This is, I'm pretty sure it's Mat and Rand fleeing from Shadar Logoth at the end here. I think that's Shadar Logoth in the background, giant walled city. I do remember, I'd have to pull out the books, but I'm pretty sure that Shadar Logoth is a city with a wall around it. So that's almost certainly Shadar Logoth. And they're fleeing from the city after everybody's been split up. Rand is showing off his Two Rivers bow skills, and we have Mat with a dagger. The dagger looks fantastic. I don't know about anybody nitpicking about it. It looks absolutely great, I think. Now we have a cut to, this is Egwene, Perrin and Rand, and we start seeing Mashadar as this creeping shadow. It's not the mist that we expect in the book, but the creeping shadow is still scary. It's still creepy and weird and unnatural and all of that. It does look interesting. So we have that flowing. Now we have this point where we have Egwene. That's Perrin behind her. I did not notice him the first couple of times I watched this, but I've watched this a bunch of times now. That's Perrin coming up the stairs behind her as she's fleeing. And then we get another shot, a wide angle shot of her on the wall. Her and Perrin on the wall there, and Mashadar is still creeping along. It does look scary. It looks great. We have the shot of Mat somewhere. I don't know. Somebody in this cage hanging in some village is dead. So I don't know what's going on here, but we'll find out. We have a wolf. I hope this is Hopper. I want to see me some Hopper. I don't know, but we have Perrin facing a wolf for the first time. Well, it's probably the first time, so we get to see that. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to see how they do the communication with the wolves. I'm looking forward to that. We get some Rand and Egwene naked time. That looks like that'll be interesting. It looks like they may be in the process of some sort of breakup here. We'll see. We have Perrin and Mat in the church here. This is the church scene that we've heard about before. This is someplace inside Shadar Logoth at some point when they're hiding. We have this shot of Tamal 4. Great actor Michael Mackin. I think it's McEnany. Irish actor, I believe. Best known for playing Ramsay Bolton in Game of Thrones. Here, this is probably Dancing on Winter Night in the Two Rivers, most likely. That's my guess. Another one of these shots from above. We have several of these circle shots from above. The circle dance. Then we have this shot of I think these are Red Sisters and possibly Green Sisters or Warders performing some sort of funeral rites here. That looks like a very grim scene here. Then we have another one of these circle shots. This is the Hall of the Tower, right? We see from above, and we see Swan ascending to the seat there. Here we have a Myrddraal, and it looks absolutely great. This could be the one that we see at the very beginning, or Rand sees at the very beginning of the books here. This could be the Westwood, possibly. Lan talking here, I think, is having a knife pulled on him. I think that's Nynaeve, who's pointing a knife at him and does not quite trust him yet. So I think we're going to see the other side of that scene in a minute. This photo of Trollocs. We don't get great images of Trollocs at this point. I don't know whether or not the Trollocs are going to be just scary, vague, monstrous things that we don't get a good look at. Think of the Alien in the first Alien movie. You didn't get a good look at it till the end. It was just, you didn't know what it looked like, and that made it scarier. But we have a Myrddraal, I think, on a horse with a skull on the front of it there. So it looks creepy. Then we have Rand and Mat running from something. Probably, I don't think this is the Battle of Emond's Field. I think this is when they're on the road together later after Shadow of Logoth. Then we get these guys running through the woods here. My theory on them is that they are Dragonsworn. This is the first view of Dragonsworn here, except that the dragon they're sworn to is Loghain. So Loghain's arc is being significantly expanded in this, so we're going to see a fair bit of Loghain, and I think that's what's going on here. These are just a bunch of just a ragtag sort of army that are loyal to Loghain and following him around. As part of that same scene, Lan is Lan against some of these Dragonsworn, and they are not long for this world. And here we have Loghain. This looks interesting. This is him embracing the power. I think he's broken through the shield here, and he's channeling here. The power looks messed up. It looks weird. It looks like wrinkly and broken. I don't know if that's just to make saidin look different or if it's to show the corruption of the power there. And we see him throwing that out. Again, you have that sort of ripply, almost broken sort of look to it. He's knocking over a couple of Aes Sedai here, another one here. I think he's broken through the shield and he gets away at this point. Here we have Nynaeve looking scared. This could be in a number of different scenes, but it looks really good. Here we have, again in the White Tower. I think that the scene that we see where Moiraine and Swan meet is, instead of being in Fal Dara, it's going to be in the White Tower. It could be a flashback scene. This could be a flashback scene, or it could be, real time. We'll see. And of course, Sophie Okonedo. I believe Sophie Okonedo and Rosamund Pike have both been at least nominated for Oscars. So you have these really top caliber actresses talking to each other in this scene. More Trollocs, more vague looking Trollocs. We're not sure what they look like. I don't know. They've got a couple of months to the premiere, so they may still be cleaning up some of the special effects. Don't know yet. And Moiraine riding Aldib here. Lan, look at that. Lan, it looks fantastic. Daniel Henney looks fantastic as Lan. Hadori, not quite what I expected with the Hadori, but it looks great. It looks perfect. Now that I see it like this, I can't imagine it looking any other way. So it's still a braided cord, a braided leather cord. I just think that the braids are smaller than I expected them to be, but it still works. It still works great. More of the Dragonsworn running around. I'm going to call them that until proven otherwise. I'm just going to call them Dragonsworn. And then we've got the other side. This is both Nynaeve and Egwene pulling out knives, letting someone know that they should not be messed with. I think this is the other end of the scene that we saw with Lan before. I think Nynaeve is the one pointing the knife at him. They don't know him yet. This is probably the Battle of Winter Night. Here's this Steve guy again. I think this is Steve. He's holding axe. He's running around with axes. I don't know what this scene is, or whether it's a flashback to the New Spring events. I have no idea what's going on here. So I have no idea who this guy is. He's flying through the air with axes in his hands, and it looks pretty badass. This over here, that's Moiraine. Over on the right. So I don't know what's going on here. And over on the left here, somebody is held by the power, and it looks like it has that ripply effect, the way that saidin looked like when Loghain was channeling before. So I don't know where we are or what's going on here yet, but I'm looking forward to finding out. More of this. This is more of the Battle at Emond's Field with Lan and Moiraine channeling and Lan chopping some Trollocs to pieces. It really does look wonderful. And then we have this great shot of our 7 main characters going to the Waygate. We don't have Loyal in this scene, so I don't know. I know we're supposed to meet him, but I don't know where and when he is, and we haven't seen any of Loyal in this trailer, so he may not be traveling through the ways with them. But here we have what I think is Matt, Rand, Egwene, and Perrin riding up, and in front of them are 3 more characters, which are probably Lan, Moiraine, and Nynaeve. I don't know why these groups are split up at this point, but here we have them about to go into a Waygate. And we have more of this Myrddraal. This, I think, is later. This I don't think is a Myrddraal at the beginning. I think this is the Myrddraal in the town, probably, and maybe not in Four Kings. I don't know if they're going to call it Four Kings, but at that is it Four Kings or Whitebridge? I forget. Anyway, when Matt and Rand meet Myrddraal later, so I think with the rain, that's that scene, not the Emmons Field scene, and now we get the face of the Myrddraal. Is that what I pictured Myrddraal looking like? No, it's not. It's better. That's fantastic, and that's creepy as crap. Oh my God, that's wonderfully creepy. That is scary as hell. I love this. This is absolutely fantastic. So we have more vague Trolloc shots here. A couple of these, and then we have Lan, Daniel Hay looking badass as Lan, and Moiraine channeling, and this is the end here. It ends back with the battle at Emmons Field, and we get to find out exactly how scary Lan and Moiraine really are. Just the channeling looks great. Daniel Henney looks just tough as nails, and it just looks absolutely wonderful. And I'm so psyched for this now. These shots just look beautiful. Still waiting to see what the Trollocs look like. This Trolloc here looks interesting. It looks scary. I guess I was kind of hoping for more variety in the way they looked. I was looking for wolf heads and eagle beaks sticking out of faces and that sort of thing. But we'll see what they actually look like. But they still look creepy and monstrous. It looks great. And look at that jagged sword. That jagged-edged sword looks like a kind of a weapon a Trolloc would use. And then more of Moiraine channeling here. And we've seen part of this in the preview we saw earlier this year. And calling lightning out of the sky. And then we get that, and then we get the logo and the date, November 19th. I can't get over how great this all looks. All of this looks absolutely fantastic. So that's my breakdown of it. That's what I see. What do you guys think? What do you see? Do you agree with any of my guesses here? Do you think I'm right about Dragonsworn? Do you think I'm right about the warder kissing the ring of his dead Aes Sedai? These are guesses on my part. What do you think about what's going on with Egwene in the water? Why is there so much Egwene water imagery in this? I don't know what's going on with that. What's going on there? What do you think? I want to know what you think. So please comment below. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I will hopefully we'll see one more trailer. I think we're supposed to see one more trailer before the premiere. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm planning on doing some reaction videos when we actually get to see the show. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.